The Celtics are cursed, and here's why. Yo, this is Real Talk E. Welcome to the locker room where we talk nothing but basketball. So, as I said, the Celtics are cursed. I watched the game yesterday. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a team that I thought was going to win a championship again. I thought they were going to go back to back. And they still can go back to back, but there's a lot of things they have to fix. Mind you, they played yesterday without Jason Tatum, and I understand that, and I am aware. But to lose to the Magic is insane. And then the way they lost to the Magic is even worse. The first half of the game, the Celtics couldn't make a three. They were guarded very well by the Magic. The Magic ran them off the three. They forced them to make twos and really get in the paint and work for their points, which the Celtics still did a really good job at it. I think they had like 57 to 58 points in the first half, and 36 of them were from the paint. They were twos. So I was ready to say the Celtics are going to win this game, and they're just undefeatable. There's no way going to beat the Celtics. They've had a couple of bad games here and there and shit like that, but there's just no way you could defeat them because they were up by 13. I think it even went up to 15 by the end of the half over the Magic, and I'm thinking like, okay, Celtics should be able to beat this team, and that was not the case. Second half starts, third quarter really starts, and the Magic turned up the defense, turned up the offense, made the Celtics discombobulated. Magic start hitting threes. Cole Anthony starts, he comes back in the game and he starts going crazy. The first half he couldn't really play much. I think he was out on like 3 fouls or 2 fouls. That's crazy. But third quarter, he performed, and the Magic looked unguardable. And I want to say it's okay because Jason Tatum wasn't there, this, that, and the third for the Celtics. But even if Jason Tatum is not there, the Celtics should not be giving up a 15-point lead over the Magic. And they had everybody else playing except Jason Tatum. This roster was supposed to be amazing even if one person is not playing. And I know he is the guy of that team, but Jaylen Brown is like a 1B or 2. So I don't understand why they lost this game. Why the Celtics just look so discombobulated. I know as the Celtics, if I was on the Celtics bench or if I was a Celtics fan, I would have been so mad this game because it looked like every call was going against them. Nothing was going their way. They couldn't hit threes. They had a whole bunch of offensive fouls. And I knew that from this quarter, they were going to win. I knew the Magic were going to win. And the Celtics have a thing, and this is why I'm saying that they curse. They lose against bad teams. And the Magic have been a good team this year, but they should not be beating the Celtics. And they've lost to the Magic so many times. I don't remember the last time the Celtics beat the Magic. And that's just me being like honest. I don't remember the last time they beat them. I knew it, but you could just feel the vibe. The Celtics was off. Even in the fourth quarter, I don't remember if it was the fourth or late in the third, the whole scrimmage thing happened with Kristaps, Porzingis. People got ejected, and there were technicals passed around and shit. And I thought like, okay, Celtics have a chance. They might turn it up from here. I even tweeted that the Celtics are on point ever since that. But I never thought that the Celtics were going to come back and win the game. Even when they went on the run with like a minute and a half, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they came back, they were down by 10, and they came back to cut it to a 1-point lead, I still did not think the Celtics had it in them to complete the comeback. And not that they can't, they're more than capable of doing so, but I just didn't think that they are going to do it. And I was right. Now, about the Magic, I'm not going to lie, I've been sleeping on the Magic. I've been sleeping on the Magic a lot. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, it's the Magic. But who cares? But now I understand. Like, I've been wondering how the hell they get wins. But now I understand the way they play games. First half, they make you work for every single possession. They drain you. They take away all your energy. It wears on you. They're super physical. If they're going to foul you, they're going to foul you like they mean it. Send you to the free throw line and make you earn everything. They don't really make too many dumb plays. They took care of the ball when it mattered. They have a good combination of players that are going to score and players that are going to defend and players that can do both. They have a combination of players that are chilled back and going to play the game, and players that are going to just show up and do the dirty work. It kind of reminds me like of the Grizzlies when they first started. When John Moran got there and they were doing the whole, the whole NBA young boy dancing and is a party in my city, yeah, like all that. It reminds me of that, like that type of camaraderie, that type of chemistry, and I think the Magic have a really, really good thing going on. They need to keep their core together and add on pieces that are going to help. I like that at the end, they said that this is for Mo Wagner. He had an injury. I don't remember if he tore his ACL or Achilles, but he's out for the season. And I know for him, this meant a lot. Nobody had to mention him at the end of the game to bring his name up. Nobody had to give him any type of notoriety in any type of way. You know how many players tear their ACLs, their Achilles, their meniscus every single year? But I know for him that meant a lot. These are the small things that make teams stick together. These are the small things that build chemistry and that make players want to go through walls for each other. Like they could have easily went down by 15 and said, so well, who cares? It's the Celtics, and just gave up on their defensive scheme. They could have given up on the whole game, but they didn't. Defensively, they stuck to it, even though in the first half it looked like they were going to fail. Offensively, they stuck to it, even though Cole Anthony was sat down and he had 2 or 3 fouls. In the first half, he couldn't play much. And at the end, it paid off. Especially that dagger 3 that they hit at the end, that paid off. Everything ended up paying off. They didn't have Paolo Banchero. They didn't have Mo Wagner. That's really big for them. And they pulled this win off. They've pulled off so many wins. They have, I think, 19 wins right now, which is amazing for the Magic. There were years where I think the Magic didn't even end with 19 wins. And now, with 30 games into the season, they have like 19, 20 wins. This is amazing for them. Now let's talk Lakers, Pistons. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch this game. This was terrible. I tried watching a little bit of the second quarter. I did not understand. And I'll never understand this. How do the Lakers lose games like this? LeBron James had a 28-point triple-double. Anthony Davis had a 19 and 10 game. A double-double. Everybody pretty much played up to par. And how do they lose to the Pistons? Now that's amazing. You lost to the Pistons. And I know the Suns lost to the Pistons too. I know there's a couple teams that lost to the Pistons. But you lost to the Pistons when just a day ago, I could have sworn they beat like a good team. And they're going to play on Christmas. If I'm not mistaken, there's no way not playing on Christmas. Lakers? LeBron James? Yeah, they definitely play on Christmas. But you lost to the Pistons, Detroit Pistons, with LeBron James a triple-double, Anthony Davis a double-double, and I know he played defense. Yeah, I don't know how the Pistons pulled this off. Congrats to them, though. I mean, it was a close game all throughout. I don't know if the Lakers ever took the lead. Cause, like I said, I didn't watch it. In my mind, I thought the Lakers were gonna pull away eventually, but it just didn't happen. I don't understand. I was just expecting LeBron to do everything or everything fails. Suns and Nuggets. So yesterday in my last video, I said, what is it gonna take from Jokic to beat the Suns with Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal? It didn't take much. I think he had like a 27, 30-point game. He didn't even have a triple-double. He didn't even need to put up 27. First quarter looked like the Suns were going to stay in it. Second quarter, Nuggets pulled away. Third, fourth quarter, it was done. This game was over in the second quarter. I know KD's about to ask for a trade very, very soon. He's gone. He's out of there. I hope we could find a way to trade for some pieces by the deadline. But it's over, bro. This Suns team, they're not making it to the playoffs. Not looking like this. They're not making it to the playoffs. The Nuggets dominated the Suns. And they're coming off a back-to-back. This is the second night of a back-to-back where it just took everything in Jokic's power to win and pull them past the overtime game against the Pelicans. And then they come to Phoenix and just embarrass the Suns. Not that they literally came to Phoenix. The game happened in Denver, but they embarrassed the Suns. Just shitted on them. Michael Porter Jr. First, second quarter, crazy work. He went insane in the first quarter. And in the first quarter, the Suns were shooting 69%. Second quarter, Nuggets shut that shit down. And it was done. It was over. The shit was embarrassing. Warriors, Pacers. Congrats to the Pacers. They managed to hold Steph Curry, I think, to 2 of 12 shooting and 2 of 13 shooting. Steph Curry in the third quarter. By the third quarter, this is like 40 seconds into the third quarter, got his first field goal, which was a 3. And before that, he was 0 for 5. Shout out to them. Pacers did amazing. They did great. Even in the fourth quarter, you start to look around and you see like they really held them. They held the Warriors. They defended against the Warriors very, very well. They held Steph Curry. Even when the Warriors looked like they're about to get it going in the fourth quarter, Pacers shut that shit down and it was over. It was fantastic. Shout out to them. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And see ya next time. Safety.